It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Texans and the Patriots, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Halfway between Boston and Providence, it's the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Uh-huh.
Automatic first down.
On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That is caught, And they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Patriots have a rookie quarterback. It is Drake May. Long past the Tom Brady era, it is May who is now the guy in Foxborough. Out of North Carolina, Greg, the 3rd pick in this past year's draft.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Now the man signed from Washington, it's Antonio Gibson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. That's caught by Bourne. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. Pistol give to Stevenson. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Pats are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. He had the touchdown on the opening drive, and as you see, coming into the week, ranks right up there with the leaders in rushing touchdowns. Dell motioning over. On play action, Stroud. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. He'll manage only a couple. Jelani Tavai there on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down. So fourth down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Henry in motion. They'll go play action with May. He's got Douglas going deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Now, Stroud. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Throwing is Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. On first down, it's Stroud. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mixon. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. Now he takes off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. You have all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
Makes the score Texans 14, Patriots 3.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Marcus Jones now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. The next drive about to start as we take a look ahead to what's coming up the next couple of nights. Starting tonight, Sunday Night Football, it's the Bengals and Giants at MetLife Stadium, 8:20 Eastern Time. Followed tomorrow by Monday Night Football. Quick turnaround for the stadium crew. The Bills and the Jets also at MetLife. Kickoff there, 8:15 from Jersey.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On the give, this is Stevenson. And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw now, May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Patriots. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Gibson. Woo. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Let's go now.
That one to the veteran Hooper. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup.
That one taken in to Mario Douglas. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick-6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
1st down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that D'Amico Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down for Houston.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
A throw caught by Dell on the outside.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Texans will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he tops all other NFL running backs to this point in the season. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On second down, Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Texans first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They're able to convert on third and short, picking up 4.
First down, Houston.
Now Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A second down throw for Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Now a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin in the AFC South. It's Indianapolis on the road at Tennessee. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From Chicago, we head north to the home of their rivals as we check on the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they've got the lead over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Josh Jacobs, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence, terrific in the win, and a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. It was Joe Mixon who had it working in the first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break. These two teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2. Brings up
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
On the carry, it's Stevenson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. That one on target, and Polk's got it. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. Seibert out now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Pats are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. First and 10. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The number 3 overall selection, Drake May, headed out for the next Pats possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. Off the play fake, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
This has the makings of a really good young tandem in New England. I mean, May, the rookie quarterback, first-round pick. Douglas, only in his second year, Mike. So the Patriots' hopes are high that these two can not only grow together, but they can continue to fit in some pieces around them and really try to improve this offense.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And another nice run here by Ramondre Stevenson. He's gotten off to a fast start, and I think coming into the season, there was some uncertainty about this Patriots offense, both at the quarterback position and just pretty much everywhere. But he has done a nice job being a reliable runner for this Patriots offense, especially early this season.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jalen Polk that time. And now it's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give this to Mixon, running right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. In motion now, it's Collins. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Now, Stroud. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing now is May. Has completed to Douglas. Here's Gibson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
To throw on 1st down is May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. This one caught at the 4. He is in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Seibert's extra point is true. And the Patriots are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And he nearly got the first down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. The Texans set to punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and Drake May making their way back out. This one has been tight so far. A field goal. Separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll toss right side to Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Now, May. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And for the moment, that's a 1st down, but we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up.
Automatic 1st down.
A carry now for Gibson. And not much materializes there. They'll get this to the 35. Second down and 8. From out of the gun, here's May. He's going to run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is May. There's a check down, Gibson out of the backfield. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Returnable from the 17. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Uh-oh. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. May to throw on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Gibson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. To throw is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Johnson now to return. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Stroud going to set up to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down for Houston.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They go with Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Mixon. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. It is 2nd and a yard. Here's Mixon. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. They'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd down. They'll run here. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here.
A 29-yard attempt.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Hey.